Hey everybody, this is Fred Rachani of TSC News with a gigantic story. According to Al Jazeera's undercover reporter Liam Collins, via an explosive documentary that's set to drop called The Dark Side, via the Huffington Post, Peyton Manning and Ryan Howard, among other high-profile athletes, have been linked to an Indianapolis anti-aging clinic, and in Al Jazeera's explosive reporting, it is alleged that Peyton Manning received human growth hormone back in 2011 when recovering from his neck injury. Yeah, that's a gigantic story. Now, Collins claims that the investigation involves Charlie Sly, who is a pharmacist based in Austin, Texas, who worked in the Geyer Institute, which is an Indiana-based anti-aging clinic, in 2011. And allegedly, Sly tells Collins, who's taken secret in his video, that he was part of a medical team that helped Manning recover, and alleged that the clinic mailed HGH to Manning's wife, Ashley Manning, so that there would be no direct link of HGH or any PEDs to Peyton himself. First off, am I surprised that an athlete of Peyton Manning's caliber, or an athlete in general, is taking performance-enhancing drugs? In 2015, going to 2016, I got to be completely honest with you guys, no. As somebody that's covered this stuff, as somebody that's covered two pretty drug-filled industries in mixed martial arts and professional wrestling, and how you could throw boxing in there as well, this does not surprise me. What does surprise me, to some extent, is the fact that a guy like Peyton Manning is linked publicly. Now, look, I'm innocent until proven guilty, yada, yada. I'm not going to throw Manning under the bus. I'm not surprised. I am surprised that somebody as high profile as him is caught up in this stuff as far as it being public knowledge. Usually when you get athletes, the caliber, the level of fame and fortune of a Peyton Manning, they have enough money to cover this stuff up. They have enough money to make sure that this never, ever makes the news. And, well, based on this report, it's obviously another story. Will this affect his legacy? I think to some people, yes. But I haven't seen the documentary yet. So I guess I would just have to decide after watching it and whenever it airs and everything to see what's going to happen with that. To me, does it take away anything from his career? If it's just allegations and no concrete evidence, if there's no audio or anything like that, then who knows? Who knows? Do I think most fans will care? Frankly speaking, no. I think Indianapolis fans, I think Denver fans will always be grateful for the memories that Payne gave them. I think it's kind of sad to see what he's become this season. Although it could just be father time, or it could just be bad luck, and maybe he'll come back next year and prove everybody wrong again. And I should note that the NFL's been testing for HGH the last couple of years, and, well, Manning hasn't been popped. Also, it's very hard to test for HGH. I mean, from what I understand, usually if you take a shot, within the first few hours you can fail, but it goes away pretty quickly, from what I understand. But normally people, well, at least I know in MMA, there's been guys that have taken a combination of HGH and EPO and a bunch of other stuff. But it's a really, really, really hard drug to catch somebody taking, that's for sure, depending on the time that you catch the guy. Unless you're tipped off, of course. NFL, does this make him look bad? Look, anything that involves PEDs or concussions or anything like that is going to make the NFL look bad. Do I think long-term this is going to hurt the NFL? Not really. Not really. I don't. I don't. It looks bad right now, but look, if they survive the Ray Rice thing and everything else, I mean, they'll survive this, no problem. Do I think NFL could have a better drug testing policy and have stronger drug testing? Absolutely. But where's the pressure to? Guys aren't failing left and right for better or worse. They're a billion-dollar industry, a multi-billion-dollar industry. Where's the gun to their head that's forcing them to do this? They don't have to. They don't have to. I mean, they dragged their feet on the concussion thing for years. So do I expect them to do anything about this whole situation? No, not really. So the guy that loses the most in this is Peyton Manning. And obviously the doctor that's linked to Peyton Manning and Ashley Manning. I do think ultimately Peyton will still go to the Hall of Fame. I do think unless there's more allegations or more of like a direct link to PEDs, I can't see this keeping him out of the Hall of Fame. And you know what? If you want to keep him out of the Hall of Fame just because of this, I mean, it's probably too early to discuss this, but I don't know. If any writer actually believes that Peyton Manning is the only high-profile quarterback to ever have allegedly used any kind of illegal performance-enhancing drugs in their career in the last 20 to 30 years, then they are completely oblivious. Okay, anybody that really follows sports closely, that works in this industry knows that it's a thing. It's a thing. Now, should guys that fail for PEDs or get linked to PEDs be penalized for it? Yeah, absolutely. But who's to say if he did take PEDs in 2011 that he was taking it the year before or 10 years before? I mean, it's just, but it's a bad look. Don't get me wrong. It is a bad look. It is unfortunate. I'm the type of guy that, doesn't condone this stuff, obviously, and, would prefer to live in a sports world where guys didn't feel the need to take performance-enhancing drugs. But, when you're that competitive, when there's that much money on the line, maybe it's just something that unfortunately will forever come with the territory, no matter how much drug testing you do. But, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this explosive story? Kudos again to Al Jazeera and the Huffington Post. Would love to hear your thoughts, whether you're a Broncos fan, a Colts fan, or a football fan in general. Do you think Peyton Manning, if he does get healthy, is going to start over Brock Osweiler? Do you think the Broncos will even make the playoffs? Because believe it or not, there's a chance they might actually miss the playoffs, which is crazy to think about. So let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like, please share. Take care. We'd love to hear your feedback. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates. And until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the games.